Hello queens, angels, and goddesses. Welcome back to my channel. Warning: this contains boy love, and if you don't like it then please get off my channel. Water pistol. Grinning face with cowboy hat. Daichi-san, do we have to do this now? Tobio whines as he hides his face in the crook of Daichi's neck, the tip of his ears a visible red color, exposing his current state, a blushing mess in the arms of Daichi. Daichi sitting with his legs crossed with Tobio on top of his lap, their fronts facing each other as they settle at the side of the court, both quite out of steam after their practice match with Aoba Josei. Daichi's arm around the other's back and the other on top of his head, caressing his hair softly, his back against the wall, while Tobio settles his arms on Daichi's chest. Why not? He can hear a slightly playful tone coming from Daichi, so Tobio gives him a light slap to his chest, a pout beginning to form on his mouth unconsciously. It's embarrassing. Others are looking. Even when he is facing away from the others, Tobio can still feels the stares that are directed to them both, which causes him to blush even harder. You're the one that said you can't survive longer than an hour without me cuddling you. Daichi teases him, and he feels another slap from Tobio that causes him to let out a light chuckle. Daichi-san, I just woke up and was barely conscious at that time. I was spouting nonsense. I didn't think you would even remember that. Tobio peers at him with his big blue eyes, his pout now visible to Daichi's view, and Daichi can't help but to peck at that cute pout, resulting on another slap from Tobio before he hide his face again. His face emanating warmth that Daichi can't help but notice as he blushes in full force at Daichi's action. Daichi-san, can't we do this later? Besides, I'm sweating so much. Well, it's not the first time we cuddled in sweats now, is it? Even after doing vigorous activities day or night, we still cuddled after, sweating and all, right Tobio? He whispers the last part to Tobio's ear, earning a quiet gasp from him, a blush making its reappearance on Tobio's face. In truth, there's a reason why Daichi wants to cuddle with Tobio right after their practice match. To show the others who Tobio belongs to now. Mainly the people that keeps on glancing at Tobio during the match, whom will not be named, but he can specify them as Tobio's old senpais from middle school. Of course Tobio doesn't realize this, being an oblivious blueberry and all. Daichi makes eye contact with them from across the court, and he can see that both are seething with anger as they witness the situation unraveling in front of them. I guess they saw that little kiss. Daichi grins at that thought, which doesn't go unnoticed by Tobio. Tobio asks him why he's smiling, to which he replies with a shake of his head. What if I do this? Giving a kiss to Tobio's nose, Daichi then again makes eye contact with them to see their reaction. To say that Daichi's amused with their reaction is quite an understatement. The vice-captain is apparently holding back a furious-looking captain from approaching to where Daichi and Tobio are resting, although the vice-captain not really doing a great job at masking his own anger. Even across the court, Daichi can spot some veins popping on their heads, clearly displeased with Daichi's gesture. It's just on the nose. Daichi snorts, rejoicing at their reactions, and this time giving them a full-fledged smirk as he hugs Tobio tighter. Resigning to his fate as Daichi will not be letting go anytime sooner, he snuggles up in Daichi's embrace, no longer caring of other people's stares. Feeling comfortable there, Tobio? Very. Hugging you feels like hugging a huge teddy bear. Well, aren't you adorable? No, I'm not. Yes, you are. No. Yes. In the midst of their playful banter, they hear a clicking sound from the side, and looks up to find Sugar with a phone on his hand, obviously taking pictures of them by the sound of it. Okay, as much as I like seeing you guys being cute and cuddly, we need to help cleaning up or else we won't be able to go home on time. Sugar interrupts their moments with a smile on his face, his phone already being kept in his track bottom. We'll continue this later, okay? Daichi whispers in Tobio's ear and kisses his temple before pushing him off of his lap. Helping Tobio to stand, hands on his waist, Daichi leads Tobio to where the cleaning equipments are, and both of them joins their team in cleaning the court. Before leaving the Aoba Josei's gym, Karasuno's and Aoba Josei's players gather on the court again and express their appreciation towards today's practice match. They exchange handshakes with each other, and if Daichi feels a strong grip when shaking hands with a certain two people, he does not let it show on his face, keeping it neutral. He can see both of them staring daggers at him as Karasuno leaves the gym, with Tobio right by his side, talking to him quietly about today's match. He places his arms on Tobio's shoulder, pulling him closer and gives a side glance to the two people watching, a little smirk present on his face. It's your loss. Warning: this fanfiction does not belong to me, neither does the fan art. Credits to the original artist and author to the fan art and the fanfiction. Haikyuu does not belong to me either. Well, bye children, smiling face with hearts.